Welcome to today's New York City Council hearing for the Committee on Small Businesses. Please silence all cell phone and electronic devices. Please do not approach the dais. Chair, we're ready to begin.
Good morning. I'm Councilmember Julie Menin, Chair of the Committee on Small Business, and thank you for joining our hearing to vote on 3 bills, including my bill's proposed introduction 263A and 1103A, and Councilmember Narcise's bill proposed intro 969A. I want to thank my council colleagues for joining us here today. Access to capital, financial literacy, and a sustainable workforce are only some of the resources required by small business owners and entrepreneurs of New York City to run their businesses. Unfortunately, access to these resources can be difficult, and small businesses would greatly benefit from support to ensure that they are directed to and receiving all resources available to them to start and sustain their small businesses. The bills we're voting on today would reduce the barriers small business owners and entrepreneurs face when navigating the business landscape with the support and engagement of the Department of Small Business Services. These bills would support workforce development, increase equitable access to financial services, and provide enhanced banking assistance. My bill proposed intro 263A would require SBS to produce an annual report on the services provided at each Workforce One center in the city, including the number of new registrants, the number of job placements, and the number of registrants provided job training. This bill would provide transparency at Workforce One centers to ensure that we are meeting the needs of applicants and improve these services if necessary. My second bill, proposed intro 1103A, would require SBS to provide information on selecting a bank for small businesses, including information on specialized services offered by banks for small businesses, info on typical fees, interest rates, monthly charges, or balance requirements, the benefits of having accounts at multiple banks, and very importantly, information about Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and other protections provided to small businesses, which couldn't be more important in light of the bank failures that we saw earlier in the year. Intro 969 from Councilmember Narcise requires SBS to create a directory of local community development financial institutions, or SDFIs, with information about the services they provide and the communities that they serve. I'm grateful to Councilmember Narcise, who's also here today to speak about her bill, for introducing this legislation. I look forward to the vote on these bills, and I look forward to the support that they will bring to New York City's small businesses. Lastly, I want to thank Jessica Boulay and Rebecca Barilla from Central Staff for their work putting together this hearing, as well as my own Chief of Staff, Jonathan Shep, my Legislative Director, Brandon Jordan, and Legislative Aide, John Mendez, for their assistance. I'm now going to turn it over to Councilmember Narcise to make a statement about her bill.
Thank you, Chair. I'm honored and privileged to be here as a former businesswoman in New York City, how difficult that is, and thank you for the opportunity to bring my bill on. As our city rises from the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic, we stand at a pivotal moment. We have the profound obligation to reinvigorate the very heartbeat of our city, our small businesses. Intro 969A is not just an amendment, but a testament to our unwavering commitment. It is a commitment to ensure that as we rebuild, every entrepreneur, every local store, and every innovative startup has the foundation and support they so rightly deserve. I'm counting on my colleagues' support because it is imperative more than ever to support the small businesses, as we refer is the backbone of our community. As we see the statistic of the 36 CDFIs, only 10 to 12 provide a minimum of 50 loans per year, and the maximum number of loans provided by the more active institution is under 350 per year. With this bill, we're going to make sure all the business owners, the small business owners in our communities are aware of the opportunity that CDFIs committed to do and provided. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. I'll now turn it over to the clerk to call the roll.
Thank you. Good morning. William Martin, Committee Clerk, Roll Call Vote, Committee on Small Business. Items are coupled. Chair Menin.
Aye on all.
Brooks Powers.
And I'd like to congratulate my colleagues on the passage of these amazing bills.
Kaban.
Aye.
Krishnan.
Aye on all, and congratulations to my colleagues.
Thank you. Ung.
I vote aye.
Velasquez.
Aye on all.
Thank you. With a vote of 6 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted by the committee.
The hearing is now closed. Thank you.